we're setting up the next talk, I'm going to introduce the next speaker, my colleague Tom Shyka, who is the newly minted NERACOOS Technology Director. And Tom is going to be talking about an area of fairly rapid growth for us, and one where there's a lot of technological innovation, and that is the various aspects of water level monitoring, for which the New Hampshire Seacoast is actually kind of our ground zero. So, Tom.
Thanks, Jake. Hi, everybody. So yeah, I'm going to give a quick overview of our efforts to expand water level monitoring. So I'm guessing that probably everybody here is familiar with, probably has firsthand experience with the impacts of sea level rise and how coastal storms, how that exacerbates the impacts of coastal storms. Here's an image from Seacoast, New Hampshire, from a 2022 nor'easter. You're seeing how it's impacting human infrastructure. It impacts roads, buildings. These storms, sea level rise also impact the natural environment, sand dunes, salt marshes, and so on. They also impact cultural resources as well. And so collecting information about water level in real time and over long term gives us the ability to better prepare and better respond to events like this. And it helps improve models to do better forecasting of events like this and events like this. So here's your public service announcement for today. This is the warning and watch page for the National Weather Service for the storm that's impacting us tonight and tomorrow. You can see down East Maine, there's hurricane force wind warnings. There's high wind warnings across Maine and New Hampshire coast. There's coastal flood watches, there's interior flood watches. So again, with our efforts, we're trying to get information more locally for communities to be better prepared and to be able to respond to events like this that we're going to see tomorrow. In order to help organize and better inform this work that we're doing with lots of different partners, we hosted, along with NROC, a water level monitoring workshop in September, and that was held at UNH. We had participants from a variety of federal and state agencies, academic institutions, from communities from throughout New England. That workshop focused on getting a better understanding of the technology that's available for water level monitoring. So there's some relatively low-cost sensors now that we learned about. In this workshop, we also gained a better understanding of the various needs for water level monitoring and started to identify some of the priority locations throughout New England where we might want to put these sensors. Another key part of this workshop was helping to build a community, establish a network amongst the individuals and organizations that are doing this monitoring so they can share expertise, share lessons learned. And so we will begin to start deploying new sensors this year for the next several years. And specifically for Seacoast, New Hampshire, there are two water level sensors that are reporting real-time data. There's one at CV Island, that's a NOAA station. There's one down in Hampton, that's a NERACOOS supported station. With a congressionally directed support from Senator Shaheen that Jake mentioned, we'll be deploying at least 3 new sensors in Seacoast, New Hampshire. One down in the Hampton Seabrook Estuary, probably near the power plant, and 2 right now in Great Bay. One probably at Adams Point at Jackson Stream Lab, and one at the mouth of the Swampscott River, where there was a water level monitoring station for a couple of years, so we can continue that station. These will be reporting real-time data. All the data will be accessible. There'll be visualization products for this data. There's new Inflation Reduction Act funding that NERACOOS will be receiving, and some of that funding is going to be focused on further expanding this network. So there's possibilities to put more sensors out there. The funding is also going to go towards helping us build the capacity in the region to manage and operate these sensors and communicate the information to communities from these sensors. And so we are definitely interested in learning about locations where you might want to see water level monitoring. So you can contact me, or better yet, contact Anna Simpson, who is our new Coastal Resilience Manager and will be the point person for this one. With that, thank you.